Ron Coleman here. Have you ever received an email and whoever sent it to you had 40 or 50 people that he'd also put their email addresses on them, and you can see them all on that email? Well, the problem with that is now those emails are out to 40 or 50 people. Your email's out there. And to make it even worse, somebody might forward that email on to their 5 or 6 people because it was a funny joke or funny story or whatever it was. And now you don't know who's going to be seeing your emails. It's not just the people maybe in your little community. It could be all over the place. So that's very bad form, is to send out an email and to 10 or 15 or 20 and putting everybody's email in there as CC or whatever, however you're doing it. Some people feel that another solution might be, well, I'll BCC everybody. But the problem with that is some of the people might not get it. In fact, if you CC all those people, they might not get it. Now, that might not be so bad because you're sending it to friends and families as a story or a funny joke or something like that. But the problem is that 1 or 2 people may not get it because email servers like Gmail and AOL and all these others, they look at that sometimes as spam, because that's what a lot of spammers do, is they load up the email with a bunch of addresses. And so they actually block them or they put them in the spam folder. And that's more likely what's happening. And if somebody doesn't check their spam folder very often, they may not even see that. So if you're sending out business emails and say you've got a little newsletter and you only want to send it to 20 or 30 people and you think it's not worth getting an account at MailerLite or MailChimp or Constant Contact or any of these places because it's just a few emails. Well, the problem is just those few emails, because they all are BCC'd, some of them may not be getting your message. So it's important that you follow the rules and get a service like that where you can sign up. And if it's less than 1,000 contacts in your list, it probably won't cost you anything. In fact, MailerLite is one that I suggest a lot of my clients to use because it's simple and it's easy to set up. Another thing that I suggest people use if they got more than 1,000 clients, or they're sending out tons of emails, or they want to do more than just send out an email every once in a while because they want to send out campaigns and things like that, is I suggest they use our Business Vortex, because Business Vortex is something that's very, very easy to use and it's very dynamic, and it's got a lot of other tools with it that you use besides email. But don't use CC, which stands for carbon copy, or BCC, which is blind carbon copy. Don't use those unless it's just your little family and you don't care if they might not get that. However, if it's for a family get together, you want to make sure that they get those letters because you don't want somebody to say, well, I didn't hear about it. So get a mailing system rather than sitting there and send them out one at a time, which is the only other alternative you have. So just a quick tip from Global Marketing. I'm Ron Coleman.